Hello there and welcome back to another edition of the Hot Lap Classic Remastered. This time we'll take a look at the 1996 Toyota Chaser Tourer S. Everybody loves a white Chaser. I'm not expecting big things out of this, I'll be honest. These sort of big saloon cars haven't done particularly well around this course, but we'll see how the Chaser does. Of course, as many people will like to point out, the four-door Supra. I actually think it looks better than a Supra, I'm not going to lie, but it's still sort of a dullish looking Japanese saloon car. I'd much rather have like a Lexus GS300 or an Aristo or something. But anyways, front engine rear wheel drive, 346 horsepower, 1,246 kilos. I should mention that this isn't the only Chaser in the game, there's also the Tourer V that has a lot more power. Both of these have race mods, but the Tourer V is going to wear the race mod because it's the most powerful one. So there you go. Anyways, it is going to get 6 laps of the Motorsports Land track in order to set the best time it possibly can. Our current leader is the Ford GT90, a 28.180. The Chaser, unlikely to beat that. So the Chaser has a 4-speed automatic. So what I'm expecting from this car is, we had a while ago the base model, or one of the baser models, Altezza, the AS200, and I think that was this same 4-speed automatic gearbox made. Actually, I think it made more power, but it was sort of similar. And basically what we found out with that car is the gearing for it was awful, like atrocious, and it wasn't set up for this track at all. And I think that's what's going to happen here. Admittedly, this is a stage 3 turbo car, so the good news is it does make all of its turbo boost across the rev range, which is nice. But again, the unfortunate part is, as you can see with the gearing, it's just not geared for this course at all. I can't use first gear because first gear goes too low. Second gear is not bad once you get on the straight, but just trying to push it through the corners at like 3,000 RPM isn't really good enough for a good lap time around here. So it drives a little bit better than that Altezza did. Also, I should mention with the Altezza, again, it was the AS200. The RS200, I think, is a 6-speed. I could be wrong on that. And even if it isn't, I think the Tom's version is. So we're slightly quicker than the Altezza, are we? No. Very, very slightly slower, but there's still time. Yeah, these cars, I mean, we've seen it with this, the Altezza, the 740i was similar as well. I think there was another one as well where obviously the gearboxes aren't well suited, but also just in general a big plodding saloon car isn't what you really want around this course. Admittedly, this one isn't too bad on the weight front. It's a lot lighter than the BMW was. The BMW is the heaviest car in the game, technically, the 740i. But still, I think it's definitely ahead of that 740i. I think it could maybe beat that Altezza, because I want to say this is, maybe that Altezza had a different turbo. I remember the Altezza being really bad to drive. This just feels lazy. 32.169. Okay, so not a bad time, definitely. Well, not a bad time considering what this car is. And that's going to be the final time because I was too busy looking at the leaderboard and not paying attention. I don't know if this could go any quicker. It can't even drift, which is unfortunate, as I was trying to show off my drifting prowess there. But no, to be honest with you, I don't think you would have even gone that much quicker than that. I didn't realise this was the final lap, to be honest. Technically the first lap was invalidated, so we could go for another one, but I'm not going to, and also that wouldn't have counted as a quick lap anyway because it was from a standing start. So 32.169, we'll take it. It's yeah, the gearbox in this is just obviously not good enough, and there's a lot of other factors that really prevent this from being the car it could be. So it's ended up with the sort of quick key cars and the lesser cars, the joke cars. A 32.169 will put it into 109th place. It goes between the Toyota MR Spider and the Daihatsu Terios Kid. It's quicker than another MR2, it's quicker than the 180SX drag car. As I mentioned, it is 0.5 up on the Altezza, which is quite good, but yeah, it's just lacking. This with a 6-speed gearbox easily could be a 31.4 car, but in its current state, it is not. Anyways, that's it for this episode. Thank you all very much for watching, and join me next time when I'll be driving something completely different. Until then, farewell.